Hello everyone, welcome back to Polygon Wizard Plays Minecraft. This is episode 30. Today we're going to finish off the greenhouse and then we're going to do a little bit of festive decoration on a little project here around the plantation. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, as you can see, we're here by the greenhouse that we started last time, and I've done a lot of work since the episode, making it pretty much complete except for flowers. So let's take a look around real quick and then we're going to fill up all the little flower pots. So first things first, you see all these vines hanging down now, and we're going to trim these up a little bit later. We're going to need to get some string to hold them up in different levels in midair so it's not just a big curtain. And, you know, we're going to have to go get that. So we don't have that yet. We're going to plant some stuff here and along the sides. Put stuff in all these little pots. You know, put stuff here, but as you can see, I've got a pathway around the side here all the way to the back. I've planted a couple trees and made a little fountain back here. Nothing special. I put a little bit of packed ice in the bottom, but you know, this one's more of like, this is a pipe or something shooting some water out was the idea I had on that. Just something simple that's got some nice running water sound in the back, little peaceful area behind the greenhouse, and then put a couple of the new trees back here as well. And then this continues all the way around, and I widened this road a bit so that it just kind of meshes in with the side of the greenhouse here. So as you can see, looking through the window right now, it's kind of blah. And another thing you may notice, I'm missing a couple of pots up here. 1, 2, 3. The reason is, I had this whole thing finished. I ran off to do something. I came back in here because I was moving stuff into these chests, and there was a creeper sitting in the corner, and he came up and I didn't quite kill him before he blew stuff up. Made a mess of things, so I had to fix it all up, and I didn't have quite enough. He blew up a couple of the pots, so I didn't have enough to fill it back up. So that's why I've got these torches in the corner. I'm going to figure out something a little bit nicer than that later, but for now it's to keep the creepers away. But you see, I got a nice signage system on here. So this is my leaves chest. This over here is grass. I could put more in it, but that's all that's in there now. This is grass and ferns, vines, lily pads, dead bushes, all that sort of gathered plant life, I guess, that you have to use shears for. This is saplings, so all my saplings are going to go in here. This is flowers. I have every single one of the flowers that you can get now in the game, except for one. The allium flower, which is kind of a tallish looking purple flower with the ball on top, like a purple ball on the top of it. It's just a single tall flower, and the only reason I don't have that is it's exclusive to flower forest biomes, which is kind of a rare variation. I have not found one of those yet, so we can't use it. And here's my puzzle, what I have left of it after spreading it out around here. I just think this looks like some nice potted soil or tilled soil, something like that, fertilizer maybe. You know, use your imagination. Alright, now what we're going to do is get a few plants here and we're going to spread them around and make this place all pretty and colorful. What do you say? Leave one red tulip there. We don't need them all because we don't have that many pots. We'll fill what we got and then we'll get another pot later. Got a couple extra things from riding the horse around, which we will do later as well, I think. Alright, let's see. Get any more room? We're going to do saplings first because I want one of each in the pots. Oh, we'll get a regular one in a second. And we'll just play some random. So you're cool looking, so you go up there. And you there. Jungle sapling still looks awesome, so put you there. I'll spread these out just a little so they're not all in the same place. Because of course we want flowers too, right? That's the main draw. That corner, why not? Alright. Let's do some tulips. This really is just random. I had, like, my creative world. It was easy because you could just spam it. First we're going to go to sleep because we don't want any dangerous people coming around. I hope you guys enjoy how this thing is turning out, because I think this is really nice. It's very colorful. It uses a lot of the new things from 1.7, and I'm really liking it. So I hope you guys do too. Let's get one of these old flower thingies in here. Yellow one, red one. Let's see, sunflowers and stuff, you can't put these in here, right? Yep. Okay, so this you can, and this you can, and this you can. I love the orchids. The blue orchids are awesome, so we're going to put more than one of those out. Bam, there we go. It's getting very light colored there. Let's put white here. You're cool looking. A little bit of yellow and white. And what else we gonna put in here? Why not? We'll put another blue one. Need more color. We're gonna save the red tulip. Put a poppy there? No. Wait, that is a pink tulip. Alright, no tulips. That's a bad thing about the tulips is they're everywhere. Put another daisy out. How about that? So already, we're going to take a look out here. See, it's much more lively with all the plants inside, right? Right. Okay, you know what? Let's do some of the double tall things. And for that, we're going to need some grass and some ferns as well. Because they get put in there kind of to break up the rest of the things. Alright, which way do the sunflowers point? They're pointing out that way. Okay, good to know. So we'll put one there. Rose bush. Bam. Don't worry, we'll make these big later, or at least some of them big. With some bone meal, I just have to get that as well. I don't have any down here, because I used it all. I was planting some trees and stuff, and totally ran out of bone meal doing all of that, because trees take up so much anymore. Kind of random. There we go, that's nice and random. Take another look from the outside, and voila! Even more color! I love it. And see, it looks cool through this glass. It gives a nice, cozy, warm feeling. It looks warm in there. I think it's because of the brighter green rather than the darker green. It gives it that feeling like there's just a warm glow and light coming from inside, which I really like. So we're going to do some things here and try and put a little variety on the outside as well. Bam. Bam. And that gives you a nice layered effect where you got these that really pop and the ones inside are still colorful enough you can see them. Oh yeah, pretty nice, isn't it? Alright, out here, boom, boom, and bam. It's gonna look better in a minute, guys, when I come through here with this bone meal. For now, they have to be small. Yeah, that doesn't look good because they only face the one direction, so we're gonna leave it out. Sure, why not? Then we'll put a sunflower over here instead. What about here, since we've already got a lilac? There we go. Floral arrangements with Polygon Wizard! Alright, looking pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to put these away really quick. And we're going to run and get a few more supplies. We'll come back and finish this off. So, whoops. Keep forgetting those are full, so we gotta manually drag it. Do 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 do. Grass and ferns. Alright, let's drag this back down. Alright, we got ourselves arranged. Let's take a little trip. Show you what else I've done since last episode. As I eat some steak. I named the horse I've been riding around all the time. Just came up with something random that I liked in the moment. Didn't really put a ton of thought, but I kind of like it. Queen Angeline. It's got a nice kind of alliteration or rhyming or whatever you want to call it to it. My terms are not coming to me properly at the moment. That always happens to me. Does that happen to you guys when you're trying to actually specifically think of what something is called, or like the name of an actor in a movie, or anything of the sort? You always forget. And then later it comes to you magically. I hate that. Alright, Queen Angeline, I gotta go get some supplies. I don't think I have any string in here. Whoops, almost ran away. But I'm pretty sure I have bones. Alright, we'll get a couple. Way more than I need, but that's okay. We're gonna finish this off and then we'll go get the string. I'm not sure exactly why I did Queen Angeline. I think it was like, I was just kind of sitting around coming up with some names and I liked Queen. Oops. Alright, let's swim. There we go. And I wanted something to sort of rhyme to go with it, and I came up with a few. I even thought of not rhyming, just being like, hey, Queen Bee, or something, but that was silly. I decided not to go that silly. Bam. Alright. I think it's fun giving more personality, but I wanted to go with Queen because, you know, diamond armor. Got to be some sort of a king or queen, and I decided to go with Queen. Alright, let's just do some bone meal for now, and bam. Make double tall fern. See, isn't that looking nice? I don't want to do this to every single one, but I do want to hit up a couple. Just so it gives some more variety as well. Bam. Alright. Let's do this front side. Oops, wait, no. Oh, I don't have the plants. Sorry, oops. We'll get some here real quick. Plant something in the back. Probably some. Yeah, we'll plant the purple tall ones. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. And we'll keep it tall, because I like the tall. Wait, no. We want one of these. And one of these. And we'll go with grass. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those torches there by the door. Like, probably figure out some way to throw some glowstone and hide it or something. I don't know. I haven't thought about it really yet. What was I doing? Oh yes, planting out in the back. And see now how awesome this place is looking, guys. We've got all sorts of color out here, and we're gonna do some more flowers up in the front. I really wish I had that last flower type. There's 14 and I have 13 of them. So I only have so many variations. I don't need to save that because poppies are everywhere. Daisy and orchids and all the tulips. Whoops, I just did that twice, didn't I? That's what I wanted. Okay. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yes, the mods situation for Minecraft. You guys have been playing it since 1.7 came out. If you've been busy with other stuff, you might not have noticed, but mods are taking a lot longer to come out this time. Don't even have Optifine yet because it's much more difficult to put together because of all the changes to both kind of the graphics systems. Oh, we're going to have to sleep here in a second. And just the way the biomes and new blocks and translucent blocks and all sorts of different stuff that it's taking them quite a while to put it together. Alright, whoops, these vines are getting in the way. See, we gotta fix them. Alright. To sleep! I'm going to try and wrap this up quick, guys, because we do have another project to get to, so we're going to quickly finish this. However, I do want to show you a cool new way that I can go to get to my spider farm to get the strings, so let's do that. Yellow, yeah, we'll do yellow, orange, pink. I'm just trying not to group colors too much together, so I'm trying to bounce them around a little bit. Use different ones. Let's see, we need these in here, and these we don't have yet. There. What else do I have? Oh yeah, we've got this poppy I can put on the other side somewhere. Get a splash of red. Right next to the orange, alright. And we're going to use some, like I said before, some string to reseed these up at a couple different levels to make it a little more interesting looking and so it doesn't obscure these flowers quite as badly. Got one spot left. What should we put there? How about a white tulip? Having that one other flower missing means I have just a little bit less variety. I don't have that other purple to throw in there. Because this purple, or pink actually, is just very light. The other flower is like a little bit bigger than the daisy, and it's all the purple of kind of the lilacs and stuff. So it's this kind of color or this kind of color in the single tall flower family. Not having it stinks, but hey, I'll find a flower for us eventually and we can add it, right? Right. So let's put this stuff away. Bone meal. I should put some bone meal in here somewhere, shouldn't I? Just here, we'll put it outside for now because I'm not going to keep it permanently in here, so I don't want to keep it in my inventory though either. Okay. Alright, we got it. Let's go, Angeline! Actually, you're getting put away. Because before, what I would do to get there is to go to the stronghold, so we'd be going down the road that way. But right now, hey, get out of the way. We're going to use my alternate travel method, which you can probably guess is portals. So I'm just basically going to go into the nether here and show you the portal I've added that I actually recorded for some last episode, but it was going too long for building the greenhouse, so we'll actually get to it this time. You guys can check it out. It's not too interesting, although I did kind of dress it up a little bit. Eventually I will make some sort of a nether hub probably, but it's way down my list of projects at the moment. Just because, you know, I don't go into the nether all that often, so I don't really need it. So, this cobble kind of marks a path, and it goes kind of that way, and that's something else. But this down here is where I get to the stronghold at. I had to build this tunnel down. It's very precarious, but I made it. And voila, see? It looks kind of like the stronghold when you get here, right? So you guys saw the under end of this last episode when we went to the end. bam, you're right by the portal. So if you want to go down here to the string farm, you can just go around the corner and it's easy. Spider grinder. Woo! Hoping that I have some in the chest down here, because I really don't want to wait for these guys. But if we do, well, we do. Alright. Tell you what, now that I've shown you the way here, turn this thing on, and I'm gonna wait for it for a little bit, and then you guys, I will be back with you once I get some string and get back to the greenhouse. So I'll be back with you shortly. Hiss hiss. Okay guys, I got the string and I'm on the way back here, and it was nighttime and I was getting attacked by all sorts of things. I didn't have time to hit the record button, sadly, and a frigging witch came up on me and I killed her and got an instant health potion. Pretty nice. Not super useful outside of UHC, but not bad. Alright, let's put this with the other guys. Put that in there for now. Alright. We want dirt. We want string. Let's see, I'm trying to think if I can do this. It's a little easier to do this in, whoops. Creative. I don't know if that's where it needs to be. Let's see what happens when I put a string here. Okay, it has to be down. And there, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't care if it's on the inside. Okay. Couldn't remember where it actually blocks things. Well, that's nice that I can put it next to it, though. Okay. Alright, that will go back down. We'll let that one stay down there. Put that there. And we need one here, don't we? Yeah. Make that go up so we can see. Alright, that looks pretty cool. It will keep the vines from growing back out too much, and it will, make it where you can see this little pretty flowers and stuff in there. So I think we can call this greenhouse finished, so we can clean all this stuff up later. Yes, whoops. Put the iron in there too for now. I'll clean those off the road later. But for now, we're going to go start on another project. So I'm going to grab some materials and we're going to head back that way, and I will tell you what we're going to do shortly. Alright guys, we made it over to the project site. I'm going to throw this bed down up here just because that way I'll have it when I need it later. And this is where we're going to build ourselves a Christmas tree, or at least attempt to. And I'm going to try and get it pretty nice and decorate it, but we're going to try something new to start it off to get a base. Bam! Oh, now that's pretty awesome. It's a little, not quite as tall as what I thought it was going to be, but wow, okay. We have to go check this out from a little further away. It might be a little less work than I assumed. It'll be pretty sweet. I hope you guys are having fun with the holiday season, whichever holidays you celebrate. I'm looking forward to Christmas myself. And New Year's. Wow, that almost looks like a Christmas tree to start off with. Just build the base out a little bit and it's going to be a huge Christmas tree, and then I get to decorate it. Ooh, that's going to be fun. I was thinking of a way to try and light it, because I've built trees before where the trunk was hollow, and I could run a signal up it and make blinking lights, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. We'll see. I might just put some actual glowstone in it to light it up at night, but I hadn't thought that far ahead. I just wanted to build a tree first. That looks pretty cool. Alright, I think if we build this base out, we're going to have something that looks pretty nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Christmas. I get a couple days off after Christmas from work, so I'm looking forward to that. I get to see some family, have some big dinner, eat lots of good food that I don't have to make all of. It's pretty nice. Alright, let's try... It's really hard to get a step back from this thing here where we're at. I want to have space below it as well, so that's do several blocks. We're not going to plan this out too much, I think. We're just going to start placing leaves and see what we get. That maybe hopefully seem a little more organic. I should have grabbed my shears that I've got. Oh well. Oh well, we got lots of these. Alright guys, I've finished building the tree and decorating it. And now we're going to take a look at it from the house. What do you think? I think it turned out pretty sweet. We've got some colored wool up there. We've got a few colored glass blocks. A couple of redstone blocks up there. Got a little bit of this colored glass at the top. Some glowstone to light it all up. And I think it looks nice and festive. What do you think? Here. Block it in. There we go. Try and get a nice view of it. I really like it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I cut out most of the building part because it's pretty much just going up and down on blocks of dirt and randomly placing a block and coming down and saying, oh, I don't like it, and going back and moving it over a little bit. So it wasn't too interesting to watch from your perspective, so I decided to just show you the finished product, and hey, we've got us a finished greenhouse, and we got us a nice Christmas tree put up here, which I'm really excited, guys. Christmas is almost here, just a few days away. Looking forward to the time off work and spending time with family and just enjoying the holiday as much as I can. So I hope you guys have something similar planned for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever other holiday you may be celebrating. I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.